And if stealing crosses from a graveyard for monetary gain wasn't enough, some individual has been digging up the graves. Hey everyone, welcome back to Soul Survivor, a show where we investigate supposedly haunted locations as well as attempt to stay the night. Today I am back in Rutland, Mass, investigating Goose Hill Cemetery. Due to rapid expansion of the town's population in the early 19th century, Goose Hill became Rutland's second cemetery in 1812. One notable grave located here would be that of Oliver Chickering, a veteran of the American Revolutionary War. His headstone stating he was one of the Minutemen called on by Paul Revere. In total, Goose Hill holds 101 graves, with the final burial being in 1966. There's just one small issue about staying here overnight. It's a little small. Even though I won't be performing my overnight stay at Goose Hill, there is a second location relatively close by worth looking at. The place we're going. It's on the other side of that. It's a nice, beautiful October day out. What better way to spend your time than checking out a hidden graveyard out in the woods? This is the Rutland Prison Camp Cemetery. Hidden from public eye behind Goose Hill, this graveyard holds the remains of 59 prisoners from the nearby Rutland prison camps, who died between the years of 1910 and 1933. Their convictions consisting of various petty crimes, such as theft, assault, and arson. What blows my mind is that I lived in this town for almost 20 years and never knew this location even existed. Online articles state that these were originally iron crosses, being replaced with wooden ones by the Boy Scout troops after the originals were stolen. And if stealing crosses from a graveyard for monetary gain wasn't enough, some individual has been digging up the graves. A truly despicable act. Grave robbery has been illegal since 1789 in the States, with Massachusetts punishing those found guilty with a large fine and, in most cases, jail time. Alright, it's been a few days since my initial visit to Goose Hill Prison Camp Cemetery. The weather isn't as fair as it was the last time. Light rain is forecast throughout the rest of the day. I think we'll be able to manage. At the very least, I have an added bonus I didn't have at the last location. Daylight to set up camp. That's home for the night. Another added bonus that I didn't get in the last location, a fire. Just in time, too, since the sun's beginning to set. I have a long night ahead of me. Interesting side note about Rutland is when it hits 6 p.m., this happens. All right, just about to hit 9 o'clock now. Why don't we go on our first grave walk? seeing as how I have no prior knowledge of the location, I don't have any ghost stories to share tonight. On the other hand, I'm not too far away from the Rutland prison camps. It's only about a quarter of a mile away. Not long ago, it was an area used by a local serial killer to ditch the bodies of his victims. Maine South Woodsman was a killer who operated between the years of 2002 and 2007. He's suspected of claiming the lives of 5 women in the Worcester County area. His final victim, Lenada Olivero, was discovered not far from where I'm sitting now. Hopefully I'll sleep good tonight. With every one of these new expeditions, I've been attempting something new to try and provoke activity. This time around, I ordered several motion-sensor cat toys. The idea is that when something moves a foot within these items, they will begin to flash. I'm going to leave a trail of these in the prison camp graveyard. Let's see if they'll light up. All right, we're going to set these up along the trail. Looks like we might have a dead one. Three's better than none. Okay, that's creepy. That one was just lighting up. Looking weird. All right. Creepy. Hi everyone, my name is James. I'm here to speak with you tonight. I must inform you that anything you say, I will not be able to audibly hear you. That's what the object in my hand is for. Anything you say to me right now, I promise I will come back and respond to you or answer any questions that you may have. Is anybody here with me right now? Can you say my name, James? Can you say your own name? Can you say the town that you are in right now? Mr. Oliver Chickering, my name is James. I hope you're having a lovely evening tonight. You're actually quite the historic figure, Mr. Chickering. From what I read, Paul Revere himself called upon you during the Revolutionary War for aid. Is there anything you can tell us about your time? What was Paul Revere like? Can you say my name, James? Or can you say your name, Oliver? Okay, thank you, Mr. Chickering, for your time. Well, it's raining again. Bit of thunder and lightning out there too. Hopefully it'll pass by soon so we can finish off the night with that last EVP session. Being out in the woods alone in the dark can play tricks on your mind. All night I've been hearing sounds in the forest around me. I believe the culprits to be these little guys. Goes to show you that even the smallest things can trick your brain into thinking things are around you in the dark. There's actually another small trick I can show you with these acorns. So what you want to do is you want to pop the head off. Like so. Take the hat, get rid of that. Even with GPS, radio, and cell phone technology, you should never go into a hiking expedition unprepared. Being lost in the woods can be a scary thing, but it can be even scarier not to have basic equipment to let somebody know of your presence. So what you want to do is form two V's with the acorn using the knuckles of your thumbs. You see, you got one on the bottom there, you got one on the top there. You're going to put your mouth in this top center V, and you're going to attempt to whistle through the rim of the acorn. Remember, many of the things you find in the forest around you can help to save your life, even the small ones. All right, it's 3 a.m. The rain's finally starting to subside. Let's go out for our final EVP session while we have the opening. Rain completely put my fire out. All right. Let's go get this done with. You know, I read that these guys had a strict regimen back when they were in the work camp. Follow all orders, be awake at 6 in the morning every day, and absolutely no swearing. All right, rise and shine, you lazy bastards. Somebody's gonna talk into this device. You? You? Come on, one of you heads must have something to say. Come on now, don't be shy. What about you dumbass? You want to talk? None of you have anything to say. How about you, sir? I have no idea what your name may have originally been, but you were a criminal nonetheless. Can you say my name, James? Can you tell me what you were in jail for? Why were you in the Rutland prison camps? Is there anything you would like to tell me right now? I'm truly sorry about what happened. I have no idea who in their right mind would have came out here and dug up your grave. I hope you rest in peace, though. Thank you for your time. All right, we're heading 4 a.m. It's been a long night. I'm going to try to get a couple hours of sleep before day breaks. You know, the last time I camped out in the woods was 15, 16 years ago. I guess we'll see how it goes tonight. See you guys in a couple hours. All right then. I have just finished reviewing all of my audio and video recordings from the Goose Hill and Prison Camp Cemeteries. 2 times. Like last time, audio seems to have yielded no evidence. A couple of odd personal experiences throughout the night, but nothing paranormal, I can assure you of that. Okay, onto the one piece of evidence I'm sure most of you are eager to hear me talk more about. The motion sensor cat toy. The one thing I expected to get nothing out of was the only thing to yield some sort of result. But here's the thing about these motion sensors. They're cheaply made. I mean, 1 of 4 was dead on arrival, which should say something. Here, let me clear this out. All right, let me set this up right here so you can see. Let it finish its cycle of flashing. So anything moving within a foot range of this motion sensor should trigger the lights. It really only works when it wants to. So is a cheap plastic toy enough to confirm to me that the prison camp graveyard is actually haunted? No, it definitely doesn't confirm that to me. Add to this, my camera didn't capture any more of the motion sensors lighting up while they were out there. Is the Goose Hill or Prison Camp Cemetery haunted? I don't know. It was definitely an unnerving experience being out there the night. I absolutely intend to go back to the Prison Camp Cemetery at a future date for further investigation. Hopefully, as we continue these investigations, I'll be able to bring you more solid evidence here on Sole Survivor. See you next time.